guys. Oh my gosh, we're buying a boat.
Welcome aboard Cygnus, our vintage Westsail 32.
We're taking time away from the bustle of life and exploring the world on a sailboat. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Danny.
And this is our journey from here to out. Danny, what we got?
A boat. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
We have looked at so many boats.
It's absolutely ridiculous how many boats we've looked at. We looked at boats in December of 2021 to kind of get an idea of what we were looking for, what we were looking at, to kind of know what we're doing with our lives now. And then this last summer we got pretty serious about our search and started looking for the boat, our boat. And we thought at first that that was going to be a racer cruiser type because that's mostly what we've looked at and mostly what we've seen for sale.
Our search started off with looking at sites like Yacht World, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist.
Cygnus 36, another one, which seems to be pretty set up for racing, but it seems to be a solid boat.
3 hours later.
Or what's now? Anyway, CNC 36, we've talked about this a bit.
The next morning.
Yeah,
It has quite a bit of the stuff like autopilot and GPS, and it seems to be solid. It includes bottom paint and
Lindsay was the efficiency mastermind, so we could see as many boats as possible in every location we went to.
I made these massive spreadsheets with all the dates and times and everything arranged so that we would see at least 2 to 3 boats in a location. And once we had 2 to 3 boats scheduled in a location, we'd go check them out.
Typical time in the car, traveling, it's quiet, alone in thoughts. Typically, she's either calling people, messaging people, she does a lot. She's been insane with that, coordinating people. In the back, we've got the, uncle, but he's been called the father-in-law, the father, to both of us. Anyway, it's hilarious. We're like a little family. It's conked out. Got Catherine in the back. She's doing something. So here I am, driving away. It's not strict driving. I've done worse than this. I don't know if I should confess that on camera.
During our search, we saw 20, maybe 25 boats that traveled probably over 4,000 miles back and forth across Washington, up and down the coastline, around and about.
So much driving.
Yeah,
It was kind of, yeah. Also, on that note, thank you so much, Aunt Catherine and Uncle Ralph, for letting us borrow your amazing, adorable little Mazda. We felt so chic and like, yes, we're yacht here. We're looking for a yacht. We're yacht people. We have money. While we were looking for a boat. So thank you guys so much for helping our journey along that way. We meet the weirdest and coolest people doing this, and we see the nastiest and the cleanest boats.
Speaking of nasty, that Cal 35 we saw,
The blue one.
the blue one, yeah, from Craigslist. Craigslist, you find the weird ones.
Yeah, because you get the for sale by owner people that like don't care. Yeah, it was so weird. It was like not even at a marina. We had to walk down this super dank, gross dock and had to hop. It was like we saw the boat, but it was rafted onto another boat that was on the dock. And we called him and he's like, well, he wasn't even there. So we called him and he's like, yeah, just walk across the boat to the other boat. Check it out.
Yeah.
So we like look at the whole thing while he's not there. Inside it's like carpeted. It smells horrible. It's carpeted with like, it was like Superman or some like child movie theme of carpet inside.
I don't remember that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's this blue carpet. It's so weird. Anyway.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. He gave us a talk for about an hour on politics and
Yep.
state of the world and whatnot.
So
Really
again,
interesting people.
You mean interesting people.
Yeah.
Actually, you remember Captain Angela?
Oh, that was for our first trip, huh?
Yeah. She was so cool. She was like, she was into
Really
racing.
experienced.
Really experienced. She gave us some really good tips that we utilized in our boat shopping. And anyway, so you meet some cool people,
You do.
regardless.
When seeing these boats, we take really careful notes of all the different things we look at, all the specs, all the details.
Everything. Yep. Yep, so Danny's usually going around with the owner or the broker, and I'm following behind him with my phone, like taking notes of everything they're saying and everything that's happening, trying to get all the goods and the bads in there, because later, when you're looking at these boats again, you don't remember what details went to which one. So it's really important to keep really careful track, so you know, oh yeah, that was the CNC that we really liked, and that was the CNC that had leaks and we don't want it.
Yeah.
We are on the road to Anacortes. It is our fourth day of sail shopping? Third day of sailboat shopping. It's been time. We have so far one boat that we like out of the many we've looked at. Lots of they're all potentials, but they're all going to take either more work than we want to do with the time that we have,
Or more money.
than we want to spend with the money that we have. Compromises. Everything's a compromise, but that's how it is in boat shopping.
Yeah.
Alas, we're on the road and there are beautiful mountains that I must show you because I love the mountains. So pretty. Hello, road. We are definitely in the PW.
Oh yeah.
All these trees around us, it is so beautiful.
We're feeling yes on this boat. This is a Curie Elite. It's 32 footer.
Smaller than the other ones we've looked at, but so clean. Like so
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, only bad is some rusty bolts for the keel, which is kind of important. But how important is it and how much would it cost compared to what it actually has cost?
It's debatable.
It's debatable.
Because the price of this boat is just, it's a steal.
It's a solid steal. So we're feeling yes. This is kind of nuts.
The issue is there's a time crunch on it because
Yeah.
the owner is moving. The partner has health issues and isn't able to help with the sail.
And there's also another
And there's
offer
another offer that's less than the
asking.
asking price, but the asking price is way lower than it was a couple weeks ago. We made up a list of all the things we're gonna have to do to it before it's ready to go on our trip, and it's not that bad. Like compared to some of the other boats, it's really not that bad. It's like all the things we're gonna have to do with other boats anyway.
Yeah. It's like minimum budgets
Yep.
are above what, like significantly above what we're gonna do with this.
Yep.
We would do with this boat. Like significantly.
Which also just feels like a God thing to me. Like we've been praying about this boat, and
Yeah.
like to have its price come down so dramatically. God's timing, I tell you, something else. We got to the dock after looking at the boat, and it was like, I don't know. It just feels so weird to be thinking of like we're buying a boat. We're buying a boat. A boat.
We're
a
doing
BOAT.
this.
A sailboat to live on. We're actually stuck
We're doing
after
our
this
lives.
decision, and we're actually gonna have to do this thing.
Calling him. You're about to say yes.
He didn't answer.
And he didn't answer! Wow. We were so excited, all this anticipation, and he doesn't answer.
I'm gonna call him again. Yeah?
Calling him again. Do
2,
it.
1, calling. Okay.
So we're doing it on 2 conditions. One is that we can have a successful sea trial, which successful is vague and solid, because we can just decide not to like the boat. In the worst case scenario, which we probably won't. As long as nothing breaks and everything seems to be as it is, I think that'll be solid. The second condition is that we can inspect it on the hard and actually see underneath it. And the biggest thing is the keel. With the bolts that are rusty, it's fine unless, like, from what I've been reading a little bit, quick cruise, the keel is down a little bit, it's evidence of a lot of rust. So being able to see that underneath, also seeing the rudder, and just being able to kind of beat on it and percussion test a little bit would make me feel a lot safer about buying this as our first boat ever.
But we might get outbid by
We
the
might
other
get
person,
outbid,
which
so.
is fine. Probably. We should decide how far we want to go up.
But not tell him yet.
Yeah.
This is fun.
What excitement. Good dude. Solid person, let's be honest. And he's been very honest with us about like how the other person has how much they've offered even and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's clean.
Yeah.
Just waiting for him to call back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another update. So
Sounds like he might have sold it out from under us. But we're gonna find it, maybe. We'll see. It'll be an interesting time. She's on the phone right now. I guess he's a funny guy. I'm so curious. See?
Well, this is interesting. Real life. Kind of sucks. Went from this might be our boat. We really think this is our boat. We're gonna buy this boat, and they sold it out from us just so it's not our boat. Kind of crazy. Here we are now. Went to another marina. We're just gonna go for a walk. See what happens. Onward and upward.
So after a little bit of mourning, both of us, yes, we're gonna go ahead and eat and try and recover our spirits.
We've got another boat scheduled for an hour from now, so gotta eat and
Yeah.
see that one, and then we have an hour's drive, and then we have another one to see after that. So
Yeah.
2 more boats today, and I don't think either of them are gonna be ours because of the
They're
price.
expensive.
But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Anyway, tell you.
Again, opposite upwards. Just saw the last boat in Anacortes. And it wasn't as good as the one we lost. So, off we go.
So hard to stop thinking about that boat.
Angry.
Yeah. I thought it was our baby. I thought it was our house.
I know.
Our child.
That is ours. And psych. Major psych.
Life, though.
It hurts though. It hurts something deep.
Kind of weird.
Awkward situation for sure. You hear about these situations happening to people, but it's like, never happens to me, you know? There it is. Happens to me.
God's got it.
God's got it. It's a better boat on the horizon somewhere. And just haven't seen across the horizon yet.
Yeah. Just gotta get out there.
Yeah. Keep looking. Keep searching. Keep praying. It's gotta be somewhere. Lord. Arrived at location 3 for today. Off we go to see another boat.
We just realized that we got a little bit of sun today.
Lightweight.
After we lost that boat, we decided to take a break for the weekend and try to recover our spirits. So we ironically actually canceled the boat that we were going to see the next day on Friday and just took the weekend to relax and get away from boat shopping. And once the weekend was done, we were ready to go at it again.
Yeah, we found some boats in the Seattle area. We scheduled them and rescheduled the one that we canceled on Friday. So more options. Let's see.
I'm sure it needs channeled out. Huh? Interior looks nice. I like that it has the nice tiller handle and autopilot, but doesn't have the wind vane sort of thing.
Yesterday, we went for a trip to Port Angeles to see the boat that we canceled seeing last week.
And it's really nice. Really nice. And we like it a lot, except for the interior. The interior needs some work, but it's not as much work as some other boats we've looked at. And the guy keeps coming down on the price significantly quickly, like $27,000. And then it was $25,000 before we went and saw it. And then after we saw it, it was $22,000. And this morning,
It's 22.
$22,000. And he texted us 3 times letting us know that he can put it back in the water on Monday. I think this guy wants us to buy his boat.
Now this is the Westsail 32. Yeah, buddy. Her name is Cygnus, which means swan in Greek, I believe, and relates to the Southern Cross constellation, which we've actually seen since we've been sailing.
Many times.
She's a really hefty blue water, strong cruiser. Exterior is in fantastic shape. We did calculations to see how much money everything would be, and it fits surprisingly and amazingly within our budget.
Woohoo! Her previous owners were ocean cruisers, and they would do blue water sails from British Columbia all the way down to Mexico. So we know she's rigged for this stuff. Her tech is way above and beyond any of the other boats we've looked at, and her price just keeps dropping. So it really feels like this is the boat that God has picked for us, and the boat we've been praying for. And it's so much more of a steal than the Curie Elite was. Even though the Curie Elite was a steal, like this boat is way more rigged for what we want to do.
So, after our second look,
Hi, Brad.
Howdy there. You're on speakerphone.
Doing well. How are you? Well, I hope you'll be doing better because we want your boat.
We'll take it.
I knew that when you showed up.
Yeah, so we could come up today and figure out paperwork and logistics for timing and all that jazz. Does that sound good for you?
Yeah, I'll be.
This is happening!
Sorry, Sorry, bye.
Right?
I know.
Well,
Thank you so much for making the way clear.
we're buying a boat.
Actually, this time.
Actually, it's time.
Hopefully, it's not in our hands yet. It doesn't have a bill.
But he said okay.
But he said okay. And it sounds like he doesn't want anyone else to have it.
Yeah. Right now we're heading to the boat that we are about to buy. We have the check in our hands and hope, peace in our hearts. I'm working on that one. It seems like Lindsay does. Lindsay's really excited. I'm a little bit. I'm a little scared.
Scared. I mean, I'm a little scared too.
Hey, this is my time to shine. Get out of here. Just, I'm rethinking, like, do I really want to do this?
So, are you going? Camera's not here. So, Danny, how are you feeling?
I don't even know how I feel. I'm not at the words of this. Lindsay, how are you feeling?
I kind of don't know what to do myself. I don't really know what to believe. Christy,
You know what
we're
you
about
know.
to buy a boat. And we can't, like, turn back to this. Like, this is our baby now.
All right.
It's real. It's actually our boat.
How do you feel, Starla?
Congratulations, Starla.
Can I get a woof?
Can I get a what? Sorry. Sweet boy.
Look at the nuts.
No, I loved her. She didn't love me.
Oh.
Okay.
That means we're part of the
They
club.
traveled.
It's part of the club, love.
Part of the club.
So I think.
There's no going back to it.
I mean, we could turn around and sell it for more. Probably not. That would take a long time.
It would cost more in port fee than me.
Woo! This is the first time on our boat. This is your boat, love.